Sorry, hold on. Let me try. Okay. It's Halloween time. What's up, guys? Welcome to Man About Cake. I'm your host, Joshua THOR Russell, and this is the last episode in our Halloween series. I'm gonna build a modeling chocolate zombie that's busting out of his grave. Let's do it!
Nice guns.
We're gonna start by building our modeling chocolate zombie over a piping structure here. I have a little guy that I practiced on. I'm gonna make a much bigger one, but I just kind of wanted to fool around with it. I have not done a zombie before, so that was just kind of my practice run. So I have modeling chocolate, I have some gloves because that helps you kind of smooth it out really nicely, and I have a bunch of sculpting tools. I'm gonna use rice cereal treats to get the base of this, just to thicken it up a bit so we're not using so much modeling chocolate. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done, because I realize I'm in a Thor costume and I'm making cakes. It's very strange.
I'm just saying, I once threw buttercream at you with your shirt off.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was pretty weird. Okay, I give you that. Basically, I'm just trying to get like his guts, and then we'll build on top of all of it. Okay, I feel like that's a good start. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's start with the modeling chocolate. Huh? You want it? Who wants it? You're gonna catch it?
I'm gonna catch it.
You promise?
I promise, mostly.
Yeah,
Yes.
good catch. I'm like, I don't want that to go to waste. And don't eat all of it, because I might need it for another episode. I'm just kidding, I have a bunch. You can have it.
Here you go, Rob.
Oh, thanks, man.
I love our cookies so much.
What's your best cake ever, Joshua?
Thanks a lot. All right, let's get his skin on. I'm gonna roll out some of this modeling chocolate and wrap it around his face.
How come you don't need to use snow for modeling chocolate?
You do sometimes. This is actually pretty cold, so it's not really sticky. But if it was warmer, or if I was rolling out a panel, like a really thin something, yeah, then I would use cornstarch or powdered sugar. By the way, this is gonna look really strange until it looks good.
That's what my mom said about me. Want to hear some viewer questions?
Yes, please. This is gonna take a while.
Have to answer him like Thor.
Okay.
Okay. Maria Perino said, OMG, you are amazing. So many tips and tricks.
Thank
Love
you.
your work. Clapping hands. 100. Bravo. Thumbs up. I never get tired of watching.
That's awesome.
Was that Australian?
I don't know.
All right, one more viewer comment. This one made me laugh. This is from Elizabeth Blackwood.
Okay.
She said, so when my parents got married, there was this tradition where you save the top tier of the wedding cake and eat it on your first anniversary.
Yeah.
So Mom saved this cake in their tiny freezer for an entire year, carefully making room so it wouldn't get messed up. On their first anniversary, they went to cut the cake and couldn't. It was styrofoam covered in icing, laughing, crying face, laughing, crying face, laughing, crying face.
That's hilarious. I wonder why.
By the way, my top tier is still in the freezer, and we're gonna eat
You're
it
gonna
soon.
eat it soon. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So I hope it's not styrofoam, Joshua.
It's not styrofoam.
How anatomically correct are you trying to make this?
I mean, not crazy. It's a zombie, so like there can be like fingers missing, but I do want to make him look like a human that's coming back to life. So I'm definitely giving him like shoulder details and muscle details. I'm gonna keep my model close to me so I can try to get the proportions the same, but also I'm looking at my own hands.
Do you ever feel awkward when you're working with like nostrils and putting stuff in their nose?
It makes my nose itch so bad. I'm just trying to make him look weathered and creepy. I want him to look like he's scraping, so I'm trying to get the face. Now that I have his face pretty much planned out, now I'm just kind of working on the details. I'm building up his forehead because it's not big enough right now. Let's get a hand started. I'm gonna start the hand and mount it, but I'll place the fingers once it's set. I'm putting 2 balls of fondant in his eye sockets for his eyes. Now I'm putting on his eyelids. I'm adding his fingers one by one, but leaving one off. ears.
That's cool, man. They fell off.
No, I'll put them on when I paint them.
Oh, okay.
I just realized, like, why does he look weird? He doesn't have any ears. They're really easy. Okay, now I can paint. So I've got a bunch of colors here. I'm gonna start with his skin color and just kind of build it on in layers and see what looks best. I'm trying to make his skin tone look uneven so he's even more horrifying. I like adding a little bit of green to the brown because it makes it look like his flesh is decaying. You don't want to paint him all one color. You want it to be all different colors so he looks extra scary. And right now I'm trying to get him to look really tired in his eyes because he's been asleep for a while. Now he's coming back.
Oh, Joshua, do you want me to read Brandon's Friendster message?
Yeah.
Okay, he said, "Dear James, how are you? I am good, but also not good because I'm still stuck on this stupid island. I did get some internet service though when a cruise ship passed by, and that is how I'm writing this message. Okay, I've got to go. The ship is almost too far away. Tell Joshua hi. See you." And I guess maybe his internet cut out.
Poor Brandon. Okay, now I've got most of his coloring on. I think he looks really creepy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make his wounds look real with some edible blood, and then I'm gonna paint his eyes. Give me a drip, give me a drip. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, for the final touch, I'm gonna add his tongue and his teeth.
How do you know how much tongue to give him?
I don't know yet. That's too much tongue.
Yeah, sometimes they like a lot of tongue, but other times they don't want as much tongue.
All right, let's do some teeth.
Like bad teeth though, probably, because he's a zombie.
No, they're gonna be perfect, like he just got out of Invisalign. And then died. All right, I'm gonna paint the tongue and glaze over the teeth to make them a little bit yellow, and then we're done.
What should we name him?
I don't know, what do you guys think?
Scary Terry?
Scary Terry. That's really funny. I like Scary Terry. Okay, now that Scary Terry is done, he's gonna hang out back there while I build the cake. We're gonna fill half sheet cakes, these are chocolate, with a buttercream that has Oreos folded in it.
Oh, yum.
Yum. Like dirt, right? You guys want any of these recipes, you know where to get them. Eye above, description box below. And while you're down there, some of my friends from Blueprint have some really awesome Halloween content. Check it out.
This looks like a real breakup sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's how Scary Terry died. Too much breakup sandwich. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is level the top of this, and I'm gonna stack the zombie on top with my bubble tea straws before we start to carve this. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're gonna do bubble teas.
Joshua, here we're retiring bubble tea straws.
We are retiring bubble tea straws.
What?
Companies, states that are banning straws, you guys have talked about it a lot. Down there, I get it, I'm listening to you, and we are going to find an alternative to bubble tea straws. So this is the last time we're using bubble tea straws. All right, I'm going to put a little ganache down. All right, buddy, you ready?
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna make
I'm ready.
All right, now we're gonna carve it. I'm gonna cut some pieces, move them around, kind of like we did the volcano, and then I'll probably add some chunks of cake as well to make a nice moundy grave thing. So I'm just building up the rest of the cake with pieces of chocolate cake and ganache. Just trying to get a mound that he's busting out of. All right, now we're gonna cover it in ganache, and as I go along, I'm gonna add my edible dirt, which is just Oreos, peanuts, and some garbage cake in here. All right, let's start adding some dirt before this ganache sets up. I made some weeds and rocks out of gum paste. You guys have seen me do this before, and let them dry. So I'm gonna put those on, and then I'm gonna finish the whole thing with some airbrushing. So I know my weeds are a little brightly colored, but once I airbrush them, they'll be really creepy. Our zombie cake is complete, and I think he's pretty terrifying. Don't forget, guys, I have a link in the description box below to some of my friends' videos from Blueprint. They make some awesome Halloween content. While you're down there, hit subscribe. And by the way, happy Halloween. Let's cut this baby. Yum, Terry. High four. Okay, now we're gonna, you tell them.
I've got a splitting headache. Get it? Because he's got a split in his head?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got that. It was good, James. Somebody's gonna clean them up. Thor doesn't do dishes.
Thor doesn't do dishes.
You need to watch a Thor movie.
No, isn't that how he talks?
He has an Australian accent.
Thor make cake.
No, that's the Hulk.
Thor smash.
Tommy, help me. Thor doesn't smash.
I'm just giving up on him.
Thor likes
Should I
buttercream
just
with
give up?
Oreos.
Okay.